It's clean. And then, ooh, this is, bro, KMR, trust me, you do not want me to play Fortnite. I suck at the game. It would not be fun for anybody to watch. Okay, so this is what I like. Now this is what we're talking about. Sketches, hand renderings, right? The stuff that the executives, the directors would have seen when this concept was initially applied. And we can see a lot of the main concepts are there. We see the shroud. Like, you notice how, you know, complex, we'll go up to it real quick. And this is a terrible image of it. But the shroud itself is fairly complex. When we go down to the sketch image, at least for this view, it's not complex. It doesn't need to be. The attention in this shoe is not there. It's on the heel for this particular sketch. For this particular sketch, now we're focusing on not only the outsole, but they've, in this rendering, cut out a section and exposed the technology that goes into it, the turbo boost or whatever it is called. And then look at, oh my god, look at the detailing on the sketch. This is not a perfect sketch. You see how all of these lines extend past the shoe, but look at how the way it curves around. This two-dimensional drawing looks 3D AF, if you know what that stands for. This is beautiful work, all premeditated. None of this was an accident. Do you see? We're gonna zoom in because this is oh my god. What they did here, the back, this whole section's a lighter green. The parts that are sticking up are a darker green, so the base is lighter. You see how that works? Genius. And it's repeated all throughout these steps. These lines are not perfect. They're simple, but they work so well. The way it's executed works so well. And again, look at how all the details up there. Didn't really spend too much time working on the detail for the upper. Now we're getting to some weird Illuminati stuff. Concepts for the outsole. At the end of the day, it looked like they ultimately went with something like this. This just screams Illuminati. All of them really do. Like, what is... This is obviously not an outsole for a sneaker, at least not for a human being that lives on this planet. But it is interesting because it just adds to the notion of all these things. So whatever, it's cool, I guess. But ultimately, the one that they went to was more similar to this one up here, which again is similar to the Kyrie 4, just leveled up more, right? Now we're getting to some conceptual illustrations, breaking apart all the layers. It looks like a Venus flytrap. Experimenting with angles, not getting too crazy with the colors, keeping it very, very, very simple. The overall idea is out though. The back of the shoe is intact. As you get towards the front, you see all the different layers. This section, the turbo boost, looks like a tongue in the mouth, which is the upper, including this shroud piece and the outsole. Very creative, I like it. Let's go down. Look, they're breaking it down even more, cutting up the sneaker, opening it up. He split this thing in half. He snapped it in half like it was a cucumber. We can look at that pillow. Look, no regard for human life. Just snapped it in half. It's open. It's exposed. Look at these details. Look at the shading. The inner linings is dark, and as it gets down, it gets lighter. You can see it over here. Look at that outsole. It's like 6 eyes that are staring into my soul, especially this one. Look at the details. Intentional. The grooves, the outsole was not an accident. This direction going this way, this one going this way, this triangle looking thing, which is cool, right? All of these, that was no accident. We're gonna split it down the middle. Oh my god. Look at these colors. Do you see how he's coming up with the solution to create something that's like flat but also has some rigidity to it? Is that even a word? We're gonna go with that for now. Look at this. For each one of these pods, look at the solution to this problem. The center is a red, a pure red. As we curve down to the corners, we get darker. However, we have some light showing here from the white, some white showing over here, and some white showing around over here, and then we have this red that flattens it out again. Jesus. A stencil of this is going to be released tomorrow for a show. And then look at this. Now he's paying full respect to the part that makes all... Look at... Oh my god, guys. This is intentional. This is no accident. This is some of the stuff they thought of when they were thinking about this shoe. This adds to the storytelling aspect of the design. Look at this. This looks like a puzzle that you have 5 seconds to figure out, otherwise you lose the level and you gotta go back to square one. This is insane. And then we finish it off with a slightly more detailed lateral view. Jesus. You see we have perforations, and on the swoosh, the heel Illuminati symbol, whatever, all those ridges. You see how in between the ridges it gets darker, but on the ridges itself we have some light peeking through. Same concept, you can see where the laces are. See how nice and smooth the design is. Look at all those lines on the outsole. This is not a perfect sketch, but it is so damn good. Oh my, there's more? I'm gonna pass out. Look at all these sketches. So these were like designs that are similar in concept, but were ultimately not selected. You see how they take that Venus flytrap shroud and they bring it down to the bottom over here, which would be this one. So these two are similar, very, very similar. And just to reinforce it one more time, they have it down there. Oh my god! And then just to flex one last time, we have a straight up illustration of the piece of technology that goes into the sneaker. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to present a concept, a sneaker, and let's again real quick before I go, we'll break it down because there's too many viewpoints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different segments of drawings. Because, okay, we'll go through the 11 real quick. We'll talk about the 11. I'm not telling you guys this because I know this. I'm dumbfounded by the detail and the quality. This is inspirational to me. This is where I want to get at. I just want you guys to appreciate it in the same way that I do. This makes me want the sneaker. All of these drawings makes me want the sneaker. Kyrie is like my 10th favorite player in the league. He ain't my top 5. He's a great player, but his sneakers don't impress me. That being said, I want a pair of Kyrie 5s. We start with the angled side view that incorporates most of that Illuminati eye in the back. And again, this is really 2 drawings. Straight up back drawing, straight up 45 degree, I don't know what you want to call that. And then we have just the piece itself that is inspired from. That's also included because you see we have this triangle. That's basically this right here. And then you add 2 more triangles and you create it. And then if you want to flex, this is how you flex. Because you're flipping the shoe upside down, paying respect to the outsole, showing at it from an angle, showing you understand how curves work. Insane. And you cut it up just to flex, just to show the new technology and the placement, and you even let the shroud drip like it had weight to it, like it was actually there in front of me. Oh my god. And then you showed us your concepts, you showed us color options, you even have like a little bit of a mood board feel. This is not an outsole, this is some trippy mind stuff. But this adds to the level of detail in which you put. What is this? This is inspiration. That's what it was. And you put it in there anyway just to flex. Just to flex. Oh my god. Look at these different concepts. This was no accident because it came from all this. I'm about to pass out. I don't know who drew this. I'm assuming Ben. Ben Nethong Komishi. Ben, Your last name's a pain in the butt, but your drawing skills are great. Okay. Look. Oh, God. Oh, my. Look. I'm about to throw up. This is so beautiful. It looks like it's alive. We are taking, because there's so many layers deep, my chair is about to fall through the floor. Besides that, it's a literal representation of the shoe broken down into different segments. It's abstract in the way that it is. It also looks like a Venus flytrap. You ever play Super Mario? PD Piranha? It looks like PD Piranha if it was like Venom style. And you know what? Because this can be easily overlooked. Look at the level of detail. You see how... Look at how this curves. This is a drawing. This was done on a flat sheet of paper, but this shoe is 3D in my eyes. I can see the detail. It feels real, besides the fact that this is highly exaggerated. This is beautiful. Look at how this wraps. Look at how we represented these lines. You mix it up with darker lines and the lighter grays that have the accents of the white. Jesus. And then the shading. Oh my God, somebody help me. I need water. The flex. If this guy flexes any harder, his bicep is gonna be ripped in half. He snapped, cut it up in half, and then he did it one time just to shove it in our faces. Jesus Christ. And now we're looking at just the outsole, as if we didn't need to be just completely flexed on. He did it anyway because he could. Because when you're that good, you can do whatever you want. Oh, and then he cut it down the middle just to show us the part of the shoe that you're never gonna see ever unless you destroy the shoe itself, while still paying respect to the actual outsole and the outside view of the shoe. Look at that level of detail. You can see within it, and then, oh yeah, he even added the stitching that's underneath the actual insole. My God, guys. And you know what? He even added the bone structure of a foot. Jeez. What do we do to deserve such greatness on my screen? I don't know, man. I'm crying. Look at this. Look at this conceptual view. This is where they take their inspiration from. He even, oh my God, he even added, guys, I could sit and look at these for an hour. I'm crying. And then just to flex. One time real quick. What we all wanted to see, just the side view. And it's beautiful. Kyrie, if you don't ball out this season, I'll be so mad. And then we have all of this. I'm crying. I'm crying because I definitely have something in my eye. But my left eye is tearing up because of how beautiful it is. My right eye's definitely got something in my eye. I gotta go wash it out real quick. So I'm like half crying. But look at this. Side view the other way. And these are concepts, right? But now we're getting into a little bit of an angle. Look at this. Oh my God, the direction, the turn. Look at this. I don't even know what's going on up there, but I like it because we had everything else. This is not, and then you have it one more time over here with the conceptual idea of what's going on. And then finally, what were they on when they drew this? Because clearly it's some good stuff if this is the end result. Oh my God. I don't even know what this is. In some other planet, this is like a major form of disrespect, but in this planet, it's just cool. He cut it up. Look at the typography. He could have just wrote zoom, but he said, no, I will not just write the word zoom. I will make it zoom. I am in tears. Tears are rolling down my face. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm seeing this for the first time. This is my general reaction. Not to the, like, we went over this. This is cool, whatever. But this is what sold me. I am sold. Take my money, Nike. Nike, you can have it. Kyrie Irving, I swear to God, if you don't average a good 26 points a game this year. They did this for you. Now beat Golden State for us. Do it for us. Do it for Ben. For Ben. Can we please start a campaign, hashtag whatever, for Ben? Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to go, but just take this one last thing with you. And this applies to me too, if you want to get into footwear design and you're trying to draw your own sneakers, and if you're really trying to sell an idea, this is how it's done. Can you imagine what the sketches were of your favorite sneaker? Because they're out there, whether they're locked up behind a vault or they're on the internet and you can see. I'm at a loss for words. This guy gets a A++. And for real, what was he on? Like, what is this? This is so awesome. Let me know. You know what? Let me just pay. I didn't even read the text. What does it say? I'm going to briefly read through it real quick. Okay. Official van, guarding coordination. Nobody cares. Ben Nethakomasho. Ben Neganamanam, you are a beast. You're Venus flytrap, bro. Okay, ready? I'm gonna get my commercial voice on. So close your eyes, pretend like you're watching a commercial and it's like really cool, whatever. Designed once again by Ben Nurmagomedov, the Kyrie 5 delivers all the superstar needs. The new articulated 4-foot zoom cushioning provides full support during the millions and millions of steps and cuts he takes in the game, while the new lockdown system provided by the fly trap mechanism keeps him contained. The new traction pattern, inspired by his vision as well as his arm tattoo. Really, dog? Your arm tattoo? Whatever. Also plays into his multi-directional style. What made the Kyrie 4 such a hit, and one of the very few signature basketball shoes to catch the attention of the sneaker world, was the color blocking. The brand new flex. Wait, what? The brand really flexed? I've been saying the word flex like 20 times, and now they put it in this? Yo, that's lit. The brand really flexed its muscles with the lobster-inspired joints, the trio of cereal-themed servings, and even the most readily available GRs. The Kyrie 5 is a flat-out dream for the color design team because there are so many opportunities to get creative. The new fly trap and at the midfoot and the molded heel piece present some space to get funky with materials as well. So we anticipate even more magic when it comes to dishing out the irresistible releases. Kyrie 5 releasing November 22nd later on this month. The colorway we're looking at is called Black Magic.